Friday Slot Car News sponsored by LEBHobbies.com. LEB Hobbies, racing fast, made easy. Visit LEBHobbies.com. Happy Friday, everybody. News again from the backyard here in beautiful central Pennsylvania. Okay, I have so much news this week. I will not be including racing and show news in this video. I will do an update early next week, Monday, maybe Tuesday, because I have so much that I need to cover here as far as product releases. I didn't want this video to be 15 minutes long. Okay, we're going to jump right into this. We're going to start off with some Slot Car Man Cave. We like to support our friends who are the niche manufacturers, the cottage industries, the friends of friends, the friends of yours, the friends of mine, slot racers. Anyway, forgot where I was going with that. Slot Car Man Cave. They have a really cool truss bridge that they've made. I believe this is a 3D printed thing that they're doing. It's a bridge that works with Carrera Track. You can see the photos here. This is really excellent. I love, you know me, I love my scenery, and I also love to support small manufacturers. So there you go. Slot Car Man Cave highlighted today with their truss bridge. We are going to start with car news with SRC. They've been getting all excited about their hypercar stuff, which is very cool. They're showing a BMW hypercar. Now this is just a photo of the actual car. Will they be doing the BMW hypercar? I certainly hope so. I bet they will be. They have been doing some really interesting development work on some of the other projects that they have coming. In addition to the hypercar, they're showing the intent, again, to do the Lancia or Martini rally car that you see here. This is excellent news for folks out there that want another livery of their Lancia. Their Lancia, I'm not really about rally, but holy crap, this thing is crazy fast and excellent detail. I would expect that this Lancia, this rally car, would be no different. This car should be absolutely amazing on the track, and there you go. More rally car news from SRC. They're showing, I mean, they've announced that they're going to be doing the Group B Audi rally car. This, I guess, would be a teaser decoration photo for a car that we know that they're going to be releasing. So that's awesome as well. Keep up the good work, SRC. Avant Slot is showing this really incredible. Really excited to see this Nissan Datsun. Those were the crossover years, weren't they? Feel free to talk amongst yourselves in the chat about if you're excited about this car. This is a rally car. This is an angle winder, as you see here. I'm pretty excited about this car. My friend had one of these when we were in college, and I think it's a really great addition, yes, even if it is a rally car, to the JDM cars that we have now. I think this is really starting to become, it's not a thing, it already has been a thing, but really excited to see people really branching out with some absolutely different stuff. Thank you very much, Avant Slot. As someone pointed out, this may cost somewhere a little south of $80. Could it be even $70 for this car? That sounds a little bit of a stretch, but if it is, it would only be a little more than your average Scalextric car now. That's a little sad. Where are we going to go now? Scale Auto. Twin and single packs of these Le Mans Porsches, the Rothmans or Racing, the Rothmans, and the Pink Pig. Very cool. These are arriving shortly, I believe. Yes, arriving shortly. Sideways with the McLaren. These are this is the historic Gulf livery of their McLaren GTR. That's really awesome. That has arrived. It has arrived. buy it now. Hobby Classic. They're showing some interesting adapters, Ninco to Carrera and SCX, the modern SCX stuff, to Ninco, I believe. Hobby Classic doing some really cool, different stuff. I mean, obviously, this is pretty much, I mean, Hobby Classic is a Spanish company. Their stuff, they're really aiming, obviously, at the Spanish market, where, you know, Ninco is a very common track. So the fact that they're doing track adapters from Ninco to this or from Ninco to that, not really much of a surprise, but very welcome nonetheless. PRS slot. Not something that we have often talked about. Have I ever talked about it? I don't think so. PRS slot, they have so much new stuff that they're showing. Frankly, it's hard to kind of get your mind around it. I would encourage you to visit them online, prsslot.it, I believe, and see what they have. Now, I don't think they have distribution in the US yet, but they have some interesting stuff that they're showing, and I believe all of this is new stuff. They're showing an aluminum chassis. They have a number of these, so yes. This isn't maybe a new thing. Don't jump all over me. This isn't new. Well, I believe this, the aluminum chassis for the 1/32 scale Carrera C8R, that is a new thing. They're showing this on their website now. That's a pretty interesting product to announce, to have on sale, because that really puts, you know, a Carrera car kind of, and boy, I'm going to get hammered for this, it puts them maybe technically on par with a Revo slot, 1/32 scale, that everyone's gaga about these days. Now, I know. Revo slots bodies are second to none. Carrera's bodies are, let's face it, they're not like Revo slots bodies. But if you're talking from an aluminum chassis point of view and, you know, a complete hobbyist experience point of view, I think you can make that argument. If you disagree, let me know down below. PRS slot also showing, there's a whole bunch of figures that they're showing. I'm just going to highlight because I'm a photographer, videographer full-time, and I really like these figures. There's a TV figure that has a camera on a boom. This is really awesome, and yeah, if I could buy this easily without exorbitant shipping, I probably would. They're also showing some pit wall team kind of positions. These are where the some of the top level engineers sit during races in real life, and they have several different designs, as you see here. There's some really interesting stuff coming from PRS slot. It's really cool that there's, I mean, I believe this is resin stuff, and there's some really interesting stuff that they're showing. There's just so much diversity just in this bunch of news that I'm showing this week. I mean, it's frankly super exciting. What do we have left? Yes, Slotted. Slotted is showing photos of, these are prototypes that they've released the pictures of. There's an Alpha DTM that's coming later this fall. There is a Shell Pennzoil Maserati. I saw the prototype of this when I was in England. The car looks really, really amazing. Well, now they're showing, I guess you would say, the production prototype. No, that doesn't make any sense. They're showing a picture of another prototype. Maybe it's the same one that I saw. Whatever. It's a great looking car. The Maserati, again, is an excellent place to start if you're thinking about getting into the slotted sphere of parts, the way of designing things. If you're new to the hobby, and I know a lot of folks are that watch the channel, so the Maserati, particularly good place to start. Anyway, another one coming. Very cool stuff. We have next the GTR 1991. Now we gotta stop here and talk about desirability. This car, because it's the Bathurst winner from, say it with me now, 1991. This was the car that I believe made the GTR illegal to race in certain races, because it was just so blisteringly fast. This was the dominant car. This is the car that, if no other slot car ever sells again in Australia, this car right here, friends and neighbors, will sell ridiculously well in Australia. I do expect that this car is going to sell out pretty much everywhere, not just with the Aussie demand, but these GTRs, if you haven't tried the older slotted GTR, the Nissan mold, you really need to do yourself a favor. There's a lot to be said for that car. It's really quiet, it's really smooth, it's really fast. I mean, we know that about the slotted stuff, but the detailing on the body is really nice. The car is fairly narrow. It may not be the fastest car in the world on your track, but it is really a fun car to drive. I've done a lot of laps with the Calisonic version on my track, my Polycar track. The tires, the stock tires, stick really, really well on the Polycar track. And yes, even without the magnet, the car is an absolute joy to drive. Yeah, there you go. One last car before we wrap it up for this week. Polycar, Ronnie Peterson, Lotus, John Player Special. What else do I need to say? That car, I just posted the photos this morning on the Polycar Facebook page. And again, collectability, desirability, every ability, that car is going to sell out for sure. It's going to be extremely desirable. It's probably my favorite livery, the John Player Special, the black and gold. I know Harry Wise of Home Racing World, shout out to Harry. That is his favorite color palette, color package, color scheme, livery, whatever. Black and gold. There you go. I will not be doing a live stream this week. I will, because the Little League World Series is final game, the championship game is on Sunday. I will be getting back to doing live streaming in the fall. Once we get past Little League World Series here and my life gets, frankly, a little bit back to normal again, I will be picking these back up. Travis and I from That Slot Car Guy, are going to be doing more kind of discussion shows where it's not just, like me just sitting here or him just talking about a topic. We're going to he and I are going to be discussing things. We're going to be talking with some other folks, and, we're going to be, it's going to be like an actual discussion. We're going to be getting online, and there's going to be a number of us talking at once, kind of like the global slot car chat that Greg Gaub does such an amazing job with. Check that out online as well. Some awesome stuff. Thank you very much, folks. As I said, I will be doing the racing and show news early this coming week. I will also, as I promised, have the model car news, the plastic model news that I pulled off of the Plaza, I think it's Plaza Japan website the other day. I'm going to be contacting Aoshima as well and try to get news directly from them. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you all very much for the likes, the shares, the comments, and see you all again soon.